When your AC stops working, just call the experts at KS Services Heating and Air. They're fast and affordable. Right now, purchase any Bryant energy efficient system and save with 0% interest for 60 months with approved credit. It comes included with a 5-year labor warranty. And our fair price guarantee means that we will always give you 3 quotes for every situation. A good, better, and best. Call KS Services Heating and Air today. We roll on, whatever it takes.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Monday, August 14th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather, very humid, scattered showers and storms around each day for the rest of the week. Tropics are active. And what about the weather for the big solar eclipse a week from today? Things to talk about, so here we go. Water vapor satellite view, as we often start with here. We are on the southern edge of the westerly winds aloft. Maritime tropical air in place, and showers and storms. That was the radar at 2:36. The bulk of the storms along and east of Interstate 59. Those have been steadily progressing across the state this afternoon. Nothing severe. There's some thunder, lightning, heavy rain, but they're fairly well behaved. There's the visible satellite view. Away from the storms, the sun is out in spots. And, of course, where rain has been falling, it's cool for August with 70s. But away from the storms, we've got 91 at the Shelby County Airport in Alabaster, 88 in Anniston, but they'll have rain by the time you see this. Goodness, that's a quiet map. That's the watch warning map, and there's basically nothing going on across the continental United States this afternoon. A couple of marginal risks of severe weather well to the west today and tonight. Tomorrow, severe storms possible across parts of the Great Plains, and on day 3, Wednesday, storms are possible for much of the eastern and central U.S., but organized severe weather not expected. This is the rain for the next 7 days, about 1 inch for much of the state. Your number could vary. In the tropics, we have Gert, tropical storm off the Atlantic coast of the United States, and a fairly well-organized tropical wave in the Atlantic, the eastern Atlantic. There's a GOES 16 look at Gert, well to the east of Jacksonville, Florida. This thing looks pretty well organized. It's on the verge of becoming a hurricane. Top wind 60 miles an hour. This will be making the trek between Bermuda and the U.S. East Coast and ultimately coming out across the North Atlantic. Basically no land in the path of that thing. Our wave in the eastern Atlantic seems to have pretty good chance of getting its act together. This is the 5-day tropical outlook from NHC, and the question is, will it come across the Caribbean, or will it stay north of there? Well, the models are kind of split. No doubt they've adjusted south on the 18Z package. The mean of these would take them near the leewards and Puerto Rico, and maybe just north of there, but a few models do take it to the south in the Caribbean. And this is the GFS ensemble. Again, there's 21 members here, and you can see there's just a wide range of solutions. Some members turn it north. Some members take it right across the Caribbean, down across the Yucatan. The mean, which is that black line, brings it up toward Miami. And understand, this is very early in the game. There's no skill at identifying where this thing winds up so far in advance. We'll take a look at the deterministic runs here. In fact, let's check the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. Big trough in the western states, and down below that, we've got a moist air mass, and I think it'll be like today, the sun out at times, and we'll deal with a few showers and storms passing through from time to time. High mid to upper 80s in most spots. Wednesday looks maybe a smidgen drier, but still we'll have the chance of a storm. We'll be close to 90, partly sunny. Same thing Thursday, and the same thing Friday. Pretty typical summer weather. Partly sunny, hot, muggy, scattered mostly afternoon and evening storms. For the weekend, things won't change much. This is Saturday, and this is suggesting the air might be a little drier. Dry intrusion dropping in from the north, and if this verifies, the northern half of the state would be relatively dry. And then Sunday, again, scattered storms are possible, but identifying specific placement and coverage of storms in the summer days in advance, it's almost impossible to do. We'll kind of roll with a standard summer forecast for now. Partly sunny both days with a chance of a storm in spots. And this is a week from today, Monday the 21st of August, the day of the total eclipse of the sun for parts of the United States. Everybody wants to know what the weather's going to do. Well, this is the 6-hour precipitation And this is valid Monday, the 21st at 1 o'clock. But let's look at the cloud cover. This is the big deal, and we'll show you the continental United States. This is coming off the GFS, but let's look at the European. It tends to be a little more reliable in the medium range. Pick out your spot, see how you're doing on the cloud cover with the path of totality from Oregon to South Carolina. There's a closer look at Alabama coming off the European. This is Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock. The eclipse will peak at about 1:30, at 1:31. And if this is right, we'll be okay. The northern half of Alabama and Mississippi, but understand this is 7 days out, and this can and will change. Just giving you a first look here. Here's the end of the forecast period. This Thursday, the 24th of August, kind of a weak trough over the southeastern states. That looks relatively quiet. Let's check the European on that same day. This is Thursday, the 24th, and it has what would be Harvey. That's our wave in the eastern Atlantic, well to the east of the east coast of the United States. Not a Gulf storm. But again, look, this could easily change. Just a look. Numbers coming off the GFS, highs close to 90. Looking a little more like August than back in the mid-80s later this month, with lows mostly in the low 70s, maybe cooling down in the upper 60s late this month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.